Welcome to another edition of Walk and Talk Wednesday, weekly meditations and thoughts to inspire you and motivate you to get through your week. So in this week's Walk and Talk, it is titled, You Can Be Both. Here we are in New Jersey in the middle of spring, and when you think of the word spring, you think about, the sun is shining, warmer weather, the leaves starting to turn, flowers starting to bloom. But for us, the spring brought us more winter weather, and it reminded us that winter is not yet done with us. And just when you thought, oh, we're getting into the new chapter, a great chapter, it's going to be great, winter reminds us that not so fast, I'm still here. So as I was thinking about the idea that we look forward to things, it just gets me to always think about the fact that we often look forward to the future with optimism. We are not really okay with what is happening in the present moment, right? Part of, I think, the human condition is that we like to look ahead and have optimism about the future. It's going to be a new year. We're moving a new chapter, we're getting a new job, all of the things that we sort of look forward to in the future is exciting, I think, because it often feels like the present is so challenging, right? And I think about this all the time as a parent of young children where I, say, oh, I can't wait till they can sleep through the night, or, oh, I can't wait till they're self-sufficient, or, oh, I can't wait till they can, get dressed in the morning, and, oh, I can't wait till they, can cook their clothes. You sort of look forward to these future moments because the present moment, the current feeling of suffering, it's just hard, and it's hard, and I'm not going to lie, and it's hard. And I also know that with clients, when they finally pick up the phone to get help and to see the therapist, they're like in this rush to finally heal, right? Like they've been living in suffering for years and years and years. They finally, gain the courage to call a therapist, and they're like, I'm ready now. Like I was ready yesterday. And there's sometimes an impatience, right? Because it's once we've made a decision about the future, we want to see that future happen now. But what I try to remind myself and what I try to remind my clients is that, it is when we are in these moments of struggle that these are the best moments, because this is where we learn some of our best lessons, right? We can look back on the struggles and see the humor, the stupidity, the lessons learned, I see why that had to happen. So I encourage you to think about how you can see the beauty of a situation when you're in the middle of a boop storm, right? You're acknowledging that it is a boop storm out there, but can you have gratitude for the situation in any capacity, right? The idea is that you can have both. You can have pleasure and pain. You can have ups and downs. You can have good and bad. And if you try to look at life from a spectrum or a continuum, you can acknowledge that you are in the middle of the continuum, either on closer to one end of the continuum than another. And in doing so, if you can see what you're going through as a part of the continuum, then you can give yourself more grace and more context, and you can allow yourself to sit in the present moment more enjoyably. I don't even want to say more enjoyably, but you can allow yourself to sit in the moment more, right? So for me, when I think about my daughter and she's blah, 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 and she's frustrated and she can't talk, I'm I look forward to the day that she can actually tell me what she wants. But I'm also but I can enjoy this moment of blah, 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 because once you do start talking and once you do start using words, am I really going to be ready for the words that are going to come out of your mouth? I don't know. So maybe I should enjoy the blah, blah, blah while also acknowledging that, I can't wait till you can tell me what it is that you want, right? So I want you to acknowledge that you can have both, right? You can be grateful for how far you have come and acknowledge the challenges that you're facing without feeling guilty. You can be grateful that you have kids and acknowledge how much you miss your old childless life. You can be grateful that you quit your job and also acknowledge how hard it is to work for yourself or to work in this new job. You can be grateful that you got a promotion and also acknowledge your unhappy feelings about how much you miss your old coworkers. You can be grateful that you had a child and acknowledge missing, spending time alone with your partner. You can be grateful that you started a new hobby and acknowledge the sadness of missing out on activities, with friends and family or to your old life. You can be grateful that you have learned how to love yourself and acknowledge the changes you still want to make. You can be grateful for the trauma healing that you have done, but also acknowledge the loss of the family and friends who hurt you, that although they may have hurt you, they're the only family and friends that you got. So you can acknowledge both. Life is not black or white. That's not how it's supposed to be. And this can be especially difficult if you're navigating with trauma. So for me as a therapist who specializes in unresolved trauma with clients, I see it every day. And I'm telling you, you're not alone, right? You're not alone in your struggle. You're not alone in your confusion, in your unresolved feelings, your feelings of guilt and your feelings of anger. You are not alone. And so I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to let you know that, I see you. I see your struggle, and I give you permission to feel both, to feel anger and resentment and confusion and love, and to not know where to turn. So this is where I come in. So if you are interested in therapy with me, reach out. I will put a link down below to my website, and I would love to work with you if you are here in New Jersey. But even if you're not here in New Jersey, I am acknowledging to you that I see you and I see your struggle, and I wanted to share that with you. So that's what I got for this week. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you like this, hit the like button and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to see more of these. And until the next time, be well and embody the habits of the person that you want to be. Take care. Bye.